Welcome back. Now, it is the season of giving, and right now you have the chance to help fulfill some Christmas wishes for kids right here in our area. This afternoon we have with us Dr. Marvin Whitefield. Whitfield. I apologize. Thank you. I was right the first time. Whitefield, as well as Benjamin Klein. I got that one right.
Yeah.
And we're talking more about the Angel Tree and Gift of Match fundraiser. So, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Tell me a little bit about, because we're excited. What's actually going on? Take it. Go.
Yeah. So, as you know, it's the season for giving, right? And so Big Brother Big Sisters, even though we're a mentoring agency and we do external programming, but we also take it a step further by making sure the family and with our youth in our programs live within is stable. And part of that is making sure they have a joyous and happy Christmas. Some of them facing challenging times this time of year, so we do a fundraiser every year to ensure they have food on the table, but also toys up under the Christmas tree. But we go a step further than that. We have a long waiting list for littles. And so every year, most programs, we're only allowed to service the kids in the program. But with Big Brother Big Sisters, we actually service the ones on our waiting list also. And that costs us $1,800 a year to sponsor one match. Yes.
Now, well, because we just did our gift of joy yesterday, we collected, not to brag, but 4,000 toys.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
So it's just like, but we're already doing something. So why take it a step further? Why are you also doing it? Because hopefully there's a possibility some folks are overlapping.
Well, no, there's an abundance. I work and collaborate with a lot of nonprofits. You have a little over 250,000 people in the Lucas County area. That's a lot of kids in need. Also, all the kids we service are at poverty level or just below it. And there's an abundance of needs. And I don't think there's enough programs out there that says, so we want to make sure every child and every family have a joyous holiday.
No, but it is important, I assume, to do this because I heard you were on the board. Now, why? Because medical student, you're a bit busy, learning to save lives.
Yeah.
Why take time? Why do this? Why is this important to you?
Well, just as a medical student, it's super important to give back to our community, especially this holiday season. I think in the past, we've been able to give back in different ways, but being able to give back to our community and those that are notoriously underserved is a great way, especially in medical school, to be able to do that. And like Dr. Whitfield was saying, seeing the other side, the administrative piece, seeing how important fundraising is, and being able to give back in the ways that we want to is the way to do it. So,
yeah.
How can I help?
Oh, so put the word out. So we either ask for $1 or your time. Ooh. So if you don't have the $1 to spare, you can come down to our office and help us make calls, make mailers, or just tell your family and friends. Also follow us on our social media or Facebook at Facebook BBS NWO, and just share it. Every dollar counts. Every dollar impacts.
Now, if I can't do dollars, but I'm a person who's a compulsive shopper, are there specific things you need to buy, like you actually need to have under the tree or for you to give out?
Yes, so when it comes to that piece, we always like coats, sweaters, and things that nature keep kids warm. What we're doing that's a little bit different than most people do is we go with the parents and some of our kids, unfortunately, being raised by other guardians. We actually take them out and empower them to do the shopping, putting a smile on their faces and letting them go out and pick the gifts, wrap the gifts, and place them under the tree. So we ask anybody if they want to purchase something instead of donating $1, jackets, coats, and things of that nature they can use for the winter. But we're trying to put the power back with the families.
I feel like this is an obvious question, but why do that? Because you just asked me to help. Why I got to do it in a specific way? Why is it important that you let the families do this?
Well, I just got into philanthropy in the last couple of years, so I'm on this side of it instead of just writing a check. And I remember the first year I did it with Big Brother Big Sisters, a lot of people came with their head down and their eyes to the floor when they picked the gifts up. And that impacted me. And so I said, we're going to change it up next year and just try it out. The following year, we met them with a card with a gift card in it. And we met them at the location, the store, so that partnered with us. And just the smiles on their faces while they're picking the toys out. We even give a small gift card so the children can shop. And just watching them smile and the pride to where they can buy their own gift and they can wrap the gift and place it up on the tree.
Mentorship, you said, because there's a long list. If I want to be a mentor, is there like a specific way we go about this? Because if I can't give up my money, because I don't have any, if I can't give up my time in certain areas, but I do want to help empower smaller minds, how can I do that?
Yes, well, there's multiple ways. So as a nonprofit agency that looks for volunteers, it's our job to make it easier for you to volunteer. So we have the traditional one-to-one mentoring. It's literally 2 days out of your life, 40 hours a year, 4 hours a month, just making contact with your little. If that's too much for you, you want to make that commitment, we have the Empowering Future Leader program to where you can go out to the schools with us. I want to put you on the hook right now on live TV. That we want you to come out and talk to our young children about broadcasting or in the space you're in. And we also have a summer program for 6 weeks where we bring out different professions to interact with the kids, let them learn more about what you do, hoping to take and push them towards that career path. So there's a number of ways, come out to the schools. We're in 8 classrooms this year. If you want to play games, that's how Ben and his team got involved, was out in the classrooms. Then it expanded to being on the board to where, because of this young man and his colleagues, we partnered with UT. Now we have Big Brother Big Sisters Rocket Nation. So we now have a student body, which I'll let him talk about that for a second, where we work with other college kids in the community with our kids.
Yeah, sure. So we started Big Brothers Big Sisters Rocket Nation after Eric Lassiter, and a colleague of mine, after we got involved with the EFL program, as Dr. Whitefield was saying, and we wanted to give that opportunity to other medical students. Then we broadened that campaign to involving undergrads and all these other students at the UT's main campus. And in the past 2 months or so, we've had 50 or 60 members join. So it's been a really great opportunity.
Yes. So that's another way you can volunteer. So even like college students or you or anybody who want to come out there and share their knowledge, their experience with the kids, and we even help them put together the curriculum, because our curriculum in Empower Future Leader program is considered a grade. And so we'll take whatever you're going to teach. Okay, this is how we want to package it up. And so we make sure they understand the theory and concept, but then you have fun teaching and talking about speaking on TV or journalism.
I feel special now. I'm excited. I'm not a doctor. I can't save lives, but I can talk to people. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course, if you are interested, if you want to donate, we've got, of course, the square right there. Pick up your phone. Take it to the screen. This is you. Donate. You can see how much work they're doing. Also, you have the address there on your screen. And of course, we'll continue to always ask you to help our community, because I know you do such a great job. So for now, I'll send it now to Weather, because you're going to help us feel good about going forward in the day. Right?